95-year-old dementia patient Claire Nowland suffered a fractured skull and a brain bleed, and she's currently fighting for her life at Cooma Hospital after being tasered by police. Now, she was found holding a kitchen knife at a southern New South Wales aged care facility where she lives, which prompted staff to call the police at about 4 a.m. on Wednesday. And in an effort to disarm her, a police officer, I think he was quite senior, discharged his taser, causing her to fall to the ground and hit her head. Now, here's a close family friend speaking a little bit earlier on.
If Claire had a knife, what was it, a bread and butter knife? Was she hungry? This woman can barely stand on her own. And there is simply, in my mind and of the family that I'm close to, it is utterly inconceivable that this woman could pose any threat to anybody.
And Kelly, it's a hard one because there's an investigation going on. We were not in the room, but in her mid-90s, apparently weighs around 40 kilos, was using a walker.
Yeah.
And the use of force just feels excessive, but it's a hard one because we just don't know yet.
Look, it's hard. And, we all, would feel the distress of that family if it was my grandmother or my mother. The distress would be incredible. It feels like a extraordinary use of force. However, saying that, and this is a problem we're going to deal with a lot in our aged care homes, and dementia cases are on the rise. We've got an ageing population. I was speaking to a woman from my electorate the other day, an aged care nurse who works in the dementia wards, and she put up her sleeves and she showed me her arms, and she had cuts all over them. It's a very, very difficult area. It's staffed by people on very low wages, and a police officer came in and would have been worried about the safety for people in the ward potentially. I don't know what went through his head, but it's a very, very sad case.
We've got benefit of the doubt. There is no way a copper would have rocked up intending to harm, but it's so hard to comprehend how that level of force was required.
Yeah, and I think it points to a deeper thing. I think it's the sector's severely under-resourced.
Yeah.
The fact that they had a situation where the police had to be called in.
That it even got to that, it's a great point.
Is a reflection of how poorly supported and resourced maybe the sector is. And I think it leads to a deeper issue that we need to address. Obviously, unfortunate, as you said, the grandma has been on the end of an unfortunate event, and the police officer also has been put in a position in an unfortunate event as well. So without knowing too much more, it's really hard to comment more. I think it's a sad situation.
Yeah, we feel for the family, and we'll keep you updated on her condition as it develops as well.